Honestly, I was disappointed with the movie Good Boy in spite of watching a creative filming, a supernatural horror film showing the whole scenario from a dog's perspective. The theater was reasonably packed, and I'm sure everybody had come in with a lot of expectations because everybody knew it to be a horror movie. Everybody knew it that there is a nice little dog in the movie who encounters the ghosts. Everybody wanted to know how the dog would save its master, and most of all, everybody wanted to know if the dog would survive the ghosts. Now, all those points are indeed addressed in the movie, alright. There is the dog, there is a point of view of the dog, there are indeed ghosts in a haunted house, and the dog does try to rescue the master. But somewhere along the line, the director got lost so much in showing the point of view of the dog that he forgot to craft an actual story, which makes sense to the viewer. In the end, the viewer comes out a lot disappointed with the movie because you get a feeling that all you really watched were cute dog moments, but there is no real story attached to the whole concept. In fact, one of the girls walking out of the movie was telling her companion that there was no story at all. The movie is also a very short one, the shortest I've watched in recent times. It is all of just 73 minutes. Probably that was its saving grace as well, because if it had been any longer, it would have started becoming unbearable with an almost non-existent storyline. The plot is really simple. There is this young man called Todd who moves into his grandfather's house in the woods along with his dog called Indy. Todd is suffering from some kind of an incurable lung disease which is slowly consuming him. And then quite predictably, there is a monster in this house which the dog gets to identify, and the whole movie is around this whole thing from the dog's point of view. For the first half of the movie, you keep waiting for the real monster action to begin, but it just doesn't, and the interval hits you. I mean, there are tender moments between the owner and the dog, and they look nice and all, but that is not why you went to this movie, did you? In the second half, the monster action does begin, but I thought that there is no real story or motives that are developed. So you get to see the monster from the dog's eye, you love the dog, you run around from here to there with him, and there is finally some action towards the end, but it feels difficult to see the dog as a hero throughout the movie. And then the movie ends suddenly, and you come out disappointed. The movie Good Boy has been directed by Ben Leonberg. It stars Leonberg's own Nova Scotia duck-tolling retriever dog called Indy in the movie. Although Indy had no prior acting experience, Leonberg cast him as a lead. I wonder what am I even saying. Principal photography took place in Harding Township, New Jersey, over a 3-year period on a mere $750,000 budget. For much of the filming process, only Indy, Leonberg, and producer Carrie Fisher, Leonberg's wife, were on the set. Technically, I must concede, the director has done a superb job in catching the right moments from the dog, and that keeps you engaged in the movie. It's a good experiment, but could have been so much more. So I see it as a lost opportunity. Perhaps the director just wanted to dish out what he could cobble up in the effort of those 3 years and did not have any more patience to be more creative with the story with the limitations imposed by the protagonist's dog. I went to the movie with my 7-year-old daughter, presuming that she would enjoy it with the dog and monster combination, and apparently she did, because she stuck close to me during the monster scenes and even shrieked out loud during a couple of jump scares, much to the amusement of the rest of the adult audience members, who I suspect were feeling exactly like what I've written in the review. So I suggest you go with the young children and maybe they would enjoy the movie a whole lot more than you would. Let's listen in to Rimjam. So Rimjam, can you tell us something about this movie which we recently watched together called Good Boy?
Yes, there was a dog. He was so kind that he was helping his owner, like because he sees a ghost who is black in color, like only one eye, ghost like or something monster.
Very good. So was the movie scary? Did you enjoy it?
Yes, the movie was so scary that I shouted, screaming, and all of the people always look at me and laugh because all of them were shouting also, like, and I was wrong.
Okay, so you're 7 years old, and would you recommend the other children of your age and perhaps above should go and watch the movie?
Yes, but don't scream like me because everyone was laughing.
So overall, did you really enjoy the movie, and any final message for for the viewers?
Yes, but you have to watch this movie because It has lots of jump scare, and all of them were shout and like jumping around like a monkey.
And did you find the dog cute?
Yes, the dog was really cute, but I don't know his real name.
He was called Indy, right?
Yes, Andy. No, Indy, no, Andy.
Okay. All right.
Other India.
Great. So I suppose it's a pass from Rim Jim, and children should go and watch this movie. It's US 16, so it's under parental supervision. So thanks a lot for watching this review, viewers, and bye for now.
Bye.